welcome to Blue Jays Today, where you boys always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nicholas Playlog.
And I'm your host, Adam Peddle. And today, guys, we're going to talk about the harsh truth regarding Matt Chapman's future with the Toronto Blue Jays. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I obviously have a really messed up throat, so any kind of support would absolutely be appreciated. So, Matt Chapman, Nick, let's paint the picture for everybody. We love Matt Chapman.
Yeah.
Great first year with the Toronto Blue Jays. He could even do better than that this year.
I think so.
However, the next year, we don't know where Matt Chapman's going to play. It's his last year of his deal, and he's looking to go to maybe free agency, get a little payday. What is the reality? Let's start talking about this, baby.
Well,
what started this conversation?
Here's the thing, guys. Like, this entire question has been on our minds, been on Blue Jays' minds for a while, but we've actually been holding off on kind of making a video on this because we didn't really have all of the information. Now, I would argue that we do. Manny Machado just signed an absolutely ridiculous deal, 11 years, $350 million. Wow. That is a lot of millions of dollars. He is going to be a Padre for the rest of his major league life. So GG, shout out to Manny Machado for getting that massive payday. It is definitely well earned, but where does that leave the third base market for next year? I would argue in Matt Chapman's pocket, everybody. It is in Matt Chapman's pocket. Pull up this list of guys, Adam.
Yeah, there is really nobody that's even close to Matt Chapman's level.
It is a sad list.
Because the conversation was, oh, well, if, Manny Machado decides to opt out, then Matt Chapman's going to be the nice secondary prize to whatever team is trying to get a good third baseman.
Silver medal.
Good silver medal. Guess what, baby? He's gold all the way. Everybody is going to be going for Matt Chapman. I can already see the New York Mets going for Matt Chapman because they need a third baseman, right? How's Beasley going to look? We don't know. And then you see the drop-off. Donaldson, 38, going to be 39. Evan Longoria is going to be 40. Justin Turner's almost turning 40.
I'm not even convinced that those guys are going to get contracts.
They may retire. So the only guys, if Eduardo Escobar decides to opt out, Joey Wendell, look, now you're talking about guys that are bench bats. Joey Wendell, Candelario, Brian Anderson, guys that are not going to be an impact player on your team.
There is nobody close to Matt Chapman's caliber on this free agency market next year.
Exactly. So the question is, well, if I'm Matt Chapman, and guess what, folks? Scott Boras is his agent. And for those who are not familiar, Scott Boras is the MLB agent.
He's the guy.
He's known to get big deals done. Any big deal that's done in history, you probably could guess that it's Scott Boras. And he's his agent. So what's he going to want? To maximize the dollar value and probably get him to free agency. What do you think?
Well, I truly, folks, do not see a reality where Matt Chapman gets extended before free agency for the Toronto Blue Jays, right? Like, you can't possibly look at that list and think to yourself, even if you love Toronto, even if you're loving everything about it and we're treating you right and you like the coaches and you like the players and whatever, your family likes it, whatever, you cannot look at that list and do yourself justice by signing an extension. I'm serious. And I really hope the best for Matt Chapman, but literally, like, it would just be stupid not to go to free agency and just flirt with other teams. I'm not saying that the Blue Jays, once he gets to free agency, can't still go out and do it.
Of course.
But I am almost 100% throwing out the possibility of an extension right here, because when you look at that list of guys, unless we just go through the roof with the dollars
and the years,
I just do not see
because
reality.
A lot of people are looking at, like, Manny Machado, and they're like, well, I mean, he was clearly going to be the third baseman of choice.
Right.
He got an extension. Well, it's different, guys. Like, are we going to offer up 11 years of security to Matt Chapman? There will be a team out there that will give Matt Chapman more years than we're willing to give. I don't know how many years we're going to give Matt Chapman. I feel like it's like 5 and 6 range. I'm just speculating, but you got to go to free agent market. Now, do you think that we actually have a decent shot of getting him back once he's in the free agency market?
It's possible, folks. Let's pull up what our number is like for money goes for 2024 and onwards. So there's Matt Chapman's
12 and a
contract
half.
right now.
Obviously, that's like arbitration years.
Yeah. I mean, I frankly think Matt Chapman's going to get paid more than that. Can we see like who we're paying and everything like that? Yeah. So this is what we're doing
for the next year.
next year. So this is 2024, right? You can see this on the screen. If you're listening audio wise, you got George Springer getting paid. You got Gosman getting paid. Bassett getting paid. Whit Merrifield getting he's getting
There's
paid.
a mutual option.
Okay, mutual option.
I think
we're gonna that could be a no-go there. But Boras definitely getting paid. He's getting a pay raise. Bo Bichette, he is locked in now. He's getting a pay raise.
Vladdy's not even on this because he's still in arbitration, but he's going to get 20 at least.
Absolutely. Guerrero will get 20. And you have these other guys too in arbitrations, right? Is Manoah entering arbitration one?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not for this year. But you will have a few other dudes.
Don't know actually.
It's close, right? He might. But there's going to be other guys getting money on here that's just not. It's not on this list right now. So we can't walk in and know exactly what's happening here. But moral being, Blue Jays don't have that much money to play with. And when you're factoring in the fact that Bo Bichette still needs to get his extension, Guerrero is
beyond his already extension.
Yes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will literally be like right there, ready to walk into free agency if we don't give it to him next year.
And you got to also plan, Alek Manoah, Alejandro Kirk. What is the catching situation? Are we going to extend Danny Jansen? Like, what's that situation look like, right? So there's a lot of factors. Now, look, we're already over the luxury tax, right? That's something you also got to factor. Do we want to dip under the luxury tax so we can reset that taxing clock? Right. For those who don't know, every year that you're consecutively over the luxury tax, you're going to get taxed more and more and more. Can Rodgers afford that? Those are conversations that we don't have the answers to because we haven't seen it. This is the first year.
I'll tell you what. I'll answer it right now.
Go.
They can afford it. We don't know if they're willing
to do it. I think it also depends on, are we in the playoffs this year? Are we pulling in more revenue that way?
How do we do?
Right? So it's all going to come down to that. What's a realistic contract in my mind? Probably 150 for 6 years for Matt Chapman.
Yeah, I mean,
that's competitive.
He could 100% get in the George Springer range of things. And I think that he even has a ceiling to pull off a Marcus Semien if he comes at, if he's in the Gold Glove conversation, if he hits 30-plus home runs, why isn't he getting paid while Marcus Semien got paid, right? It's I really, truly believe that could be the same situation. And as much as, Blue Jays fans were like, fuck, he's such a good player, I want him on the team. I agree with you, right? You look at history, you look at Robbie Ray, he won a Cy Young. He left. And you look at Marcus Semien. He was in the MVP conversations. He went away. Ross Stripling. These are guys who we were, at the time, we need to get them back. They're gone.
And all guys that we traded for and signed for short-term sessions. 2 years is still short. 2 years is enough to like the team, like the city, but are you willing to commit that long? Manny Machado's been with the Padres for 5-6 years now. That's enough time for him to move his family there, start a family, love San Diego, not want to leave the beautiful sunshine down there. But Matt Chapman and Scott Boras, he's not going to let that happen right away.
Ultimately, folks, I think that the harsh truth about Matt Chapman is that the better he does, the more money he's going to make in free agency, which is phenomenal for Matt Chapman, but the more home runs he hits, the more incredible defensive saves he makes, lowers the likelihood that the Toronto Blue Jays even have a shot at going out and re-signing Matt Chapman once he does get there, if that is ultimately the route that he chooses to go. Also, there is the small percentage chance that he does want to get an extension. But we don't think that he's going to. I
would highly doubt that he gets an extension before. Exactly. That's the truth, guys.
Harsh truth is Matt Chapman probably makes the free agency and probably does not get re-signed with the Blue Jays.
Quick hitter notes, though. I think if we do let him go, we've talked about Addison Barger. We talked about Orelvis Martinez.
Take a look at that video if you haven't seen it already.
There are guys that are in the wings that they're MLB ready, so to speak, right? Obviously, we're going to see more from Orelvis Martinez, but they could come up, not say they're going to replace Matt Chapman right away, but it's time to reset the clock, reset the dollars, spend the dollars on the for sure young guys that you want to lock down, and just reset the kind of, I don't want to call them middle tier because Matt Chapman's not middle tier, but middle tier in terms of priorities with the Toronto Blue Jays. Reset that clock.
Exactly, right? And I think that a lot of people, when he first came in, we kind of came to the conclusion that this is just a stopgap anyways. This was just supposed to be bridge us over to the next guys. He's pretty good at baseball, and we like that he has good defense, so now we're getting attached to him, and we're like, what are we going to do?
Of course.
Same thing happened to Robbie Ray and everything, but we managed to weather the storm after Robbie Ray left, and I think that we will still do the same with Matt Chapman if he ultimately leaves the Blue Jays. I think we'll be fine, and we should focus those priorities and focus all that money. Guerrero, Manoah, Bo Bichette. That's what you need to look at.
I like it. Guys, let us know in the comments down below. What do you think about Matt Chapman? Do you have another reason why maybe he could be extended before the free agency? Or do you agree with us? You think he's going to be gone?
Also, please hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. And also, $3 a month become a Patreon membership. And thank you to every single one of our current Patreon members. You guys are awesome. And as well, our YouTube members, you guys are also pretty damn cool.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. And go Jays, go!